Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand rising people. Hello, everybody. Hello to the world. Much love and joy and all of that good stuff. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yes, it is. Well, today is Turn Up Tuesday, where we like to turn up the music, turn up the volume, turn up anything, heat on anything. It's actually another day that we just act silly. That's all. So if you want to turn it up on the silliness or the craziness or the drama, it's whatever. Because every day is a turn up day. That's right. Every day you could get clapped on. Because this show right here slaps. I like that word slander, But anyway, it's your girl, Aris, the host, the best that ever did it, aka Althea McFarlane, aka AM Morning, aka you know who it is, right? This here author, y'all just got finished saying the beautiful shades of blue up there. So if y'all haven't already got it, go out and get shades of blue right along with the Molly Moss Sea Moss. That is a perfect combination. Not even thinking that it will be as boom, boom, boom together, but if you think about it, she has a book showing the beautiful ocean water, the serene, calm water with the tornado on it, of course. But you also get the sea moss out of the waters from the Caribbean. That's the best sea moss comes from that place. But and that's where our man gets his sea moss from. So when he makes his Molly Moss sea moss, he get the best brand of sea moss out there for your consumption. So that's why I'm not even gonna say it's pricey. I think it's a good economical price because it's good for you the amount of stuff that it does. So Shades of Blue, Molly Moss sea moss, you know, it slaps. So if you want to get on your health regime, your mental fitness awareness, your body stay and all that woosah and euphoria feeling. So you know, I know what to do. I ain't gonna keep telling y'all. I always get a little couple of minutes before I bring the rest of the panel in. They say you leave it down to only talk about 10 minutes. I'm like, okay. Well, today I'm not gonna talk 10 minutes. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna bring everybody in that's in the house, that be in the house. Can I get my music for my guests in the building?
With the sun in a steaming cup, tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Started right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose.
What up, baby? What up? We got super producer Molly Robson in the house. Molly and we got super producer TikTok Trey. That made me TikTok. And then we got Mr. Rodney Glover. I love Rodney Glover.
What's good?
My brother, Rodney Glover.
What's up?
What's going on, people? How y'all feeling
today? Everybody?
It's all right. It's a good morning. For real. Sun is out. Feel nice outside.
All right. Well, I got an announcement, Reese.
Ooh, Vicky pregnant.
Shit, wouldn't be by me. I got my shit nipped and tucked a while back.
That's terrible.
So if she is, it ain't mine.
Well, let the church know what's happening.
All right. So my announcement is this, Reese. I have to finally let people know that I am a very, very good actor. Because apparently people take what I say seriously on the Morning Mac show and don't understand that this is entertainment and that this is a podcast, that, you know, things are said, things are done. I do things to spark comments, to spark conversation, to have these things. People apparently think that me and Reese are not friends, that I don't love Reese, and that I pick on her and other people and this, that, and the other as some type of I'm not happy with myself. So I wanted to take a couple minutes. Since you didn't do your dialogue, can I do a little dialogue?
Go ahead. You know, have at it, dear.
All right. I'm gonna start and go through real quickly and not take this too long, but I'm gonna start. One, anybody who actually knows me knows that I actually care about people and am somewhat of a nice guy. So now I come on the show, and yes, I say things and I do things. One, I'm gonna start with you, Reese. You know for sure that I love you. I support everything that you do.
Right.
And I've never, and the Rodney outside of the show is not the same as the Rodney inside of the show or the Beast One. Now, this is a show where there's comments that can be made and things spark conversation. Do I care once this show cut off? I do not. And half the time I don't remember what I say. So please don't DM me, text message me, or anything else about something I said on the show. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't care about any of y'all enough. So let's just say that. Now, I'm not pointing this at anyone directly, and I promise you I'm not, but I will go through a short list just to make sure everybody understands. One, Brenda Brown. I love Brenda Brown. I have nothing against her or her show. Brenda Brown I consider her a friend. I still consider her a friend. And anything that I've said about her that anybody else wants to approach me, tell her to approach me. And I'm good. But other than that, in reality, Brenda Brown has never did anything wrong to me, and nor do I have any ill will or anything against Brenda Brown. I actually love her. All right. Just like I love Reese, I love Trey, I love what you call it, John Bivens. I don't even know that man. And to be honest with you, I secretly watch every one of his videos and support him in the background. Even though I talk about how I hate his singing and all that kind of stuff, I do that because that brings more attention to him. I'm not doing it because I actually want any ill will with Mr. John Bivens. Okay? Other thing, Chout Bout, same thing. I don't know his wife. I don't know what's going on with him. I have no idea. Chout Bout is my friend. I consider him a friend. You know what I'm saying? L.A. Josh Preston, I consider him a friend. Same thing. I don't think I've ever said anything directly about him, except for that time he told the story about him and Shaquan or whatever, and I called him an idiot. Whatever the case may be, me and L.A. Josh Preston, I consider him a friend. All right. Funny Man Green. Funny Man Green sets himself up. I can't help it. I don't know if he eats ass or if he doesn't eat ass. I have no idea. Nor when I get off this show do I care. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't care. I say what I say on the show to A, be funny, or B, spark conversation. Not because I don't want people to think it was Phil either. Phil did not say anything to me either. But Phil, I don't know if him and Brenda had a relationship. I have no clue. That was a comment I said. It's a joke. People get over it. All right, so now I want to say all that just to say that, you know, yeah, like this is a podcast. It's entertainment, y'all. That's all it is. It's entertainment. I don't have the views that I stand on are just to spark conversation. I don't care about the president, any of this other kind of stuff, government, half the stuff that we discuss. And on my inside, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, I've been a very good actor, and people are trying to hold me accountable for the things that I said. Thank you, sweetheart. So, you know, I'm cool with it. I'm okay with it. I do this because I love doing it. I love Molly. I love Arisi. I love Trey. I love enjoying the time that I've been here. And I've realized that I am a very, very good actor. And just to let you know, I would say a good percentage of the stories that I tell are not true. I am not trying to talk my wife into having sex with Louisa. Right. that is not real. That is not real. All right.
I just need to know who thinks this stuff is real. Who's coming to
you? You got to remember. Unfortunately, I love the world. I love the church. I love this. People click on here and see this stuff, and then they run with it. And next thing you know, my wife is getting text messages from people and shit like that.
Oh.
So in the world, it can be seen in a whole different way. So anyway, you know, for me, I wanna make sure that, you know, I've announced it. Everybody is good. I hope that nobody on this show that's been on this show with me takes anything to heart, I guess. I hope that people actually find out who I am, and then, you know, what you call it. But if you judge me on this show, that's your decision too. Oh, AQ. I don't care. I don't have no problem with AQ. Now, I don't believe her, but I still don't have no problem with it.
Where it came from?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to think of anybody else who might come up because it's just crazy. Sometimes I just want to. Sometimes I want to come and pull the curtain back and let people know that this is entertainment. I argue with Reese. I think Reese is an exceptional woman, comedian, and everything that she does. Like I said, she's the best that ever did it. I support her, and any show she does, she'll tell you. I buy T-shirts. I support the shows, even if I don't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't brag about none of those things because, I don't, I do it because it's out of the genuineness of my heart, not because I want something. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to take that few minutes and just get that out so people can understand that, you don't need to be DMing me. You don't need to be DMing my wife. Nobody cares. I have a great relationship, by the way. I have a great relationship. I have a great marriage. I have great kids. I have a great relationship with the people who actually know me, and life is good. Like you're not going to tell someone a secret in my household. You get what I'm saying? Like, because I came on the show and said something, you're not going to go back and try to tell my wife or tell somebody in the family and think that that's going to change who I've been for 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't change anything. It's actually pathetic, and I'm sorry that happened. So there we go. Done. Moved on. All right, that's the last I want to talk about it. Everything good? What about you, Trey?
Shit always good over here. I don't know if somebody external or whatever came to you about what's going on here, but I mean,
it's ridiculous, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes
if it's somebody that's external that I don't see, like in the comments.
I'll give you the great for instance. Okay, I'll give you the great for instance. Yesterday, I told a story, right? In that story, I told the story that my best friend, one of my friends, had a girlfriend that I saw her at the movies, and then I saw her at the movies with another dude. Boom, I got head. Correct?
Right. That story. Yeah.
Okay, that story is 70% true. 70% true is the story. Some of it I embellish just to get reactions. You know what I'm saying? The truth of the story is that, yes, I saw the girlfriend. B, I did not approach her. C, I went straight to my boy and was like, hey, yo, I saw your girl at the jump with some other dude. And he was like, dang. He was like, man, I hate to let that one go. She gave some fire head. I want to get that head one more time. I said, well, shit, I like to get some head from her too, but I should have used that as an opportunity to get it. And he said, you sure should have, because she probably dumb enough to do it. That was the truth of the conversation. That makes sense. Okay. The fact that I approached her at the joint, she somehow left her date to give me head does not make sense. If you really followed the story, you know what I'm saying? If you really followed the story, I approached her and she then came up with the great idea to give me head, not to tell him. That doesn't even sound right. You know what I'm saying? But she's still on this date and came up with that good idea, and then we broke off with the fact that I went and got head and then still told the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Like, come on. Like, it's sad that I gotta explain that. Like, yo.
Oh, damn.
So anyway, for any church folks that heard that story and want to go tell my wife or tell somebody else, like, mind your business. But cool, go ahead.
Or stop watching this motherfucker.
Well, you're not doing nothing but embarrassing yourself.
They can stop watching this motherfucker.
But
that helps.
But so I just want to let y'all know. I just want to let y'all know that I told stripper stories last week. A lot of it was true.
It's true.
I got another one. Melvin. I have no fucking clue who Melvin was fucking. Melvin didn't say nothing to me. I promise you that. Me and Melvin are very good best friends. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, a lot of that story was layered in truth. but I don't know if he really got with that chick, or I don't even know if the baby was really his. You know what I'm saying? Like there's things that was added to that story that I have no idea about.
Your
You know what
personal
I'm saying? So
added to it.
so but it made the story more interesting. I told Melvin I was going to tell that story that way, so I can do that. So therefore I did it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey, look, when I tell a lot of these stories, they are added, fabricated. Don did plank the stripper, that was true. My wife did have the conversation with that stripper that time too. What's good, AQ? See, and I got no, and I'm trying to tell you, I really don't have a problem with AQ. Don't play the what again. But you know, I don't believe everything she says.
AQ is Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't believe everything she says, but you know, I have no ill will for her. Like I'm not, like I said, if I haven't met her in the streets, I'll offer her a drink. Like I'm not going to sit there and argue with her. You know what I'm saying? What
Wake
she
up
does
with the
is up to
sun
her.
in a steaming cup.
Thank you
Tune
for the
into the
music.
show
All right,
where the
keep going.
vibes heat
In
up.
other
The
words-
morning Mac got
In
the
other
flavor,
words, you
got
are
the
full of
glow.
shit. Thank you,
Started
LA.
right, let your
Well,
energy
hold up,
flow.
Rodney. Somebody
Yeah.
get you in the room.
Nah, it's
Grand
all good, man.
Rising. Boom. Look who's in the room.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. Right,
D-
David Man Green. I have no idea if
Brother
you
Man
eat
Green.
ass or have received your ass being eaten. You do. Everybody understands that, right?
As
I
soon as
have
you
no
get in
clue.
here, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You double fisted
David-
the lollipops and popsicles on your own. Like that ain't had nothing to do with me, but you know, I'm just saying that like Funny Man Green, I don't know him for real. I know him in comedy or whichever, but I have no idea what
Who
he's
got
doing.
Beast in trouble is what the fuck I want to know.
Nah, so, you know, it's all good. Beast gets himself in trouble. So, but you know, it's fun and games. I want to leave it alone. And we keep it moving. AQ
Right.
still don't want to say hi to me. I'm gonna say hi to you every time, AQ. It's all good though.
Grand Rising.
Well, there we
Hello,
go.
everybody.
All right, we got a video. Sorry, no, I'm sorry.
Hello, everybody.
But now everybody understands. I mean, you know, I don't get it why people target. I guess I do get it why people target me because I target everybody else. But my thing is this: if I discriminate and only pick on certain people, then that's no fun. I got to shoot everybody. Everybody got to take a shot eventually. You know.
Tomorrow, I feel you.
Thank you for spreading the love, Rodney. Thank you for spreading the love to everybody.
Yeah. And I am there. That is true. I am trying to fuck Lee. That is. I forgot about Lee. Yeah, but I love Lee too. You know, I see Lee in the streets. I love her. She knows that. You know, I think her and Althea should become friends again. But you know, that's
Right.
not my that's their issue. So, but yeah, Lee.
Yeah,
Lee,
I do
definitely.
believe that.
Yeah. I forgot about that one. Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, that's definitely 100% true.
Well,
Yeah.
we are
What's up,
friends.
Kyle?
Text my wife and let her know that I'm
Bye-bye.
trying to fuck Lee. That's great.
Mhm.
Lee.
David Green, Grand Rising to you. I'm sorry that you come straight in on ass eating, but that was not the plan. But we had to give Rodney a moment to get some stuff, clear up some stuff with our ad review out there. So, anything you want to clear up? Any smoke in the city you want to clear up, David Green?
Only thing I say, work wise, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. That's it.
I don't even know what that means. I'm confused.
Meaning, if something's been going, if there's like a process or whatever that's been going so well, just because you some people will walk into a situation and if they become like like a supervisor, manager, or whatever like that or something, they want to put their stamp on something, so they want to change which already was
working,
right, which is in a way it's not, but you understand what I'm saying, Ronnie, because you're a manager or whatever.
Yeah, the first 30 days you're not supposed to do anything. You're supposed to sit there and watch and see what happens. And you got to see what's wrong first before you can come in there and try to fix. But you have people that walk in the door and trying to change things because they think that they gotta
they want to put their stamp on it. They want to put
their stamp
on
it.
I did this, whatever. Yeah, but that's That's the reason why I was freaking exhausted. That's the reason why I came in like pretty much when the show ended yesterday. I was knocked the hell out doing other people's jobs.
Okay. You said doing other people's jobs.
But hold on, just to be selfish a little bit. But David, you do agree that I have no ill will towards you, correct?
Oh yeah. I mean, shoot,
I don't know anything about you really. Like I don't know who you're dating. I don't know what you do. It ain't like I call you every night and find out, you know, where you at, what you're doing, right? So when I make these allegations, I have no proof. I don't know. Like I don't know nothing.
Right.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I was born with thick skin, so it doesn't. It just.
Okay. Well, I know he had a video queued up.
Yeah, let's go.
He was trying to play.
Okay.
So, let's get to that.
Oh.
Ugh.
Who picked this video?
I did.
You know who did. You know who picked it.
Did y'all see that what happened?
Yeah.
Mama tried to get it. Is this AI generated? Because if that was me, my grandmother would have had me hanging upside down by my ankle, tearing the hide off.
No, it's not AI generated.
It's definitely scripted.
It's
but
AI,
it's not
but
AI generated.
And if it's scripted, those little girls are some great actors. That is impressive for little ones that small to be on cute like that.
Gotta do better.
Yeah.
So, but the moral of the story, when I saw it, there are some kids that will do that. There are some that don't like taking medicine, but I don't, you know. And it was funny how the mother tried to trick them, you know, because I remember many a nights I'm trying to trick my child to take some medicine. Sometimes you got to do that, but then sometimes the kid outsmarts us as adults. These kids say and do the darndest things.
We got to do better.
I mean, these children. I'm sorry.
They definitely got to do better than
children.
This. This is not.
That I thought that was hilarious. Did nobody else find that funny?
Nope.
Wow. Okay, womp for me.
See, this is when I would put on my acting chops and be like, "No, I found it great, Reese. That was absolutely entertaining and exceptional and very, very believable."
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was AI. Then I said, if it isn't AI, then the kids was all cute. But then I was like, but the concept of it's funny. You trying to? It reminds me of slapstick comedy. It reminds me of that. You know, it gave me that.
We got to do better.
That would be something like on the Three Stooges, with it, you know.
You got to do better.
We try to set people up, but
she's trying so hard, isn't she?
I know. I know.
It's like watching a drowning Malcolm Jamal Warner right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't say that.
It's too soon.
Yeah.
See, that's a comment. I don't mean it. It's just a comment to be.
That was so insensitive.
Yeah, there you go. That's all it is.
Right now.
Well, it was. That's how I felt. I felt like that video was insensitive. But we can keep it moving.
Insensitive to who? I felt like them children.
Actually, people who like comedy.
Of adults. Insensitive of adults.
Okay, well,
Next video. Next video.
You watch this,
I knew it was about big girls. Picking up a big girl. We gotta do better.
Did he grab it? No, he just lift up, right?
Yeah.
All right. You ready? One. So give me a little tug with it. So you know what I'm saying? So I can put you on my shoulder. So I can put my shoulder. All right. One. We got this. I love you. We got this. One, two. Come on. That don't mean nothing, baby. Don't damage yourself right now. We got this. Okay, one. So you go on my shoulder. So 1, 2. God.
Yeah, nobody thought that was funny either.
No, we got to do better. And we're going to do better starting tomorrow.
Because
I thought it was funny because I love these videos. She's always saying something and say, "Okay, baby, let's try this." That
What's up, child?
A younger person that would be like, "Oh yeah, I can do this." Yeah, you see something, and it was always a challenge. Oh, I can do this. I can do that. Challenge. It was like.
I promise everybody here we're gonna do better starting tomorrow.
It probably would have been better.
You can always tell when she was on the phone all night with Misha.
Like
it probably would have been better or funnier if we didn't see the same thing yesterday.
Yeah, because
we saw a different position.
Josh was saying, didn't we see the same? He didn't say fat bitch, but he said, didn't we see the same people? I think yesterday.
Yeah, because the people do a lot of challenge. Like they're yeah, but it's a different challenge.
It'd be a good time for them sound effects.
That was that's a good. It was a different challenge.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Challenge.
Right.
That was
because Lord have mercy.
Lord.
But see, they do skits. They do,
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but it's different, like doing skits and doing the same skits. You know what I mean? That's like,
yeah, like girl, we know she big. She ain't gotta keep making big girls skits, big fat girls skits.
Have you fallen in love with a child before?
I have. I would rather die a virgin than harm a child.
When did you figure out that you were attracted to kids?
I was in 7th grade. A neighbor came to visit my grandfather with 7-year-old daughter, and I looked up at her, and I just was mesmerized by her beauty. And that's kind of when I first started to realize, wait a minute, my attractions go way lower than what I thought.
Here we go.
I went through a couple of years of denial and kind of back and forth on it. But eventually, probably about the age of 16, I basically started to accept it. People go, oh, you can't, you have a hard time controlling yourself. You're going to, you're destined to offend. I don't think that's true for most MAP. MAP, minor attracted person. Non-offending MAPs exist. We are out there. I don't believe in conversion therapy. Best they can do is help us to cope and find ways to live with it without causing harm. Destigmatizing itself will help MAPs to come out of the shadows.
Stay in the fucking shadows. Stay your ass in the shadows because it's for your best interest. Listen, I'm a pretty open person, but I'll never be open with this. I will never call you a MAP. It's never going to fucking happen. I know we don't agree on a lot as a society, but we can agree on this. We will never, ever, ever desensitize ourselves to this shit. It's never gonna happen.
Kudos to that dad. That's ridiculous. He should have been. He didn't commit the crime, but people that have that mentality don't need to be around no children. They need to be. Something needs to happen. They don't need to be like able to walk down the street freely or walk by a park just because something's not right. Something is not right, and that's very dangerous. When it comes to our children, I'm very sensitive. When I saw that, I said, "Oh, they need to be arrested. You need to be like a Minority Report." Y'all remember that movie? They arrest you before you do stuff. They lock you up because they know something's gonna happen. When you come out there and say that you are attracted to children, something wrong with your butt. and they need to give you the right help instead of quote unquote helping them cope. I mean, I don't understand that part. I don't get that part. And I know I'm a mother, and I would go ham. If something happened to my niece, nephew, cousin, whatever, I'm gonna protect them when it comes to the baby. When it comes to the babies, when it comes to the children. But for them to have that stuff, say it's okay to give it a title, a name, and all groups, something needs. I don't know. What do y'all think?
It seems like they're trying to normalize a lot of things, and like you said, by giving them a name or whatever, you know what I mean, or try to make things seem like that is not weird or whatever like that. No, when in reality, all that junk is weird.
It's sad. It's like having Killers Anonymous. I'm a killer. I have a problem with killing. I'm attracted to killing people. I mean, Rodney, what say you?
Yeah, I don't know what else to say to that other than I hope that gentleman gets therapy.
He needs
and you know, as long as he don't come around my block, it's all good. I ain't too worried about it. I gotta answer this, unfortunately. Sorry.
Well, Trey.
I ain't got nothing to say to this. I'm not even trying to be. I don't want to talk about no pedophilia.
Marley, like David said, they're trying to desensitize and normalize stuff, saying that that's okay. When are we going to say that's not okay?
We've been saying it wasn't okay. And I told people once they normalize all this, you can be a girl if you're a boy if you're a girl, you was born. They was going to add this. This was next. I said this years ago. Been saying it for a long time. They going to try to make it seem like if you're a pedophile, you was born this way. It's not a problem. It's just an issue he can work through, and we can give him medicine and cope with him. It's not his fault he was born attracted to kids. And now they got a name for it, MAP, so I ain't shocked. And I said thanks Obama because they the one who pushed this stuff. They the one who normalized a little boy can be a little girl and get his thing chopped off at like 8 years old. D Wade and all these people. So they normalized it. So they thought them normalizing saying a little boy can be a girl that this wasn't going to come. Of course this is going to come. People gonna start saying they was born to kill people too. I don't know. I just got the urge to kill them motherfuckers. You can't blame me for what I was born. I was born like this. Like I ain't trying to hit none of that. If he touch a kid, he deserve to go to jail and be put under the jail. And if a father catch him, he should put him in the dirt. That's how I feel.
And that's what's gonna happen if the people, the fathers that I know, it'll just be disappearing. He'll just disappear. One day he'll be sitting up just saying that he's a map or whatever, and then they'll make him part of the map permanently. That's that X right there on that map. That was Joe Don Baker right there. That was whoever he was. I'm just like, they're doing it. I know they're doing interviews because these people like that exist, and they're actually coming out. He got the mitigated goal to come out to sit up there. Like that man said, you better stay in the shadow. That'd be your best bet. That'd be safer for you. That's daggone ridiculous. I don't want to live nowhere around nobody, male, female, anybody that hurts children.
According to him, he wants to love children. He don't want to hurt them.
How do a grown adult not hurt it? I want to love the child. That don't make sense because you hurting them when you're that I don't understand that part. He probably don't even realize that he's hurting them. He said he would rather stay a virgin than to hurt
To piggyback what Molly was saying when he was talking about I think he said Obama
when he
pushing about pushing about, you know what I mean, I guess the transgender rights or whatever like that. No, I mean I kind of believe it, considering, you know what I mean, I don't know if it's rumors about Michael Obama, you know, I mean his wife or whatever, you know what I mean. So,
that's something different from messing with the children. But Molly did say that was going to be next, and apparently it seemed like they're coming through. They're trying to get it through, but they it's too many people now. They ain't gonna get that through. You know, and I hope we stay vigilant, and I hope we agree, like that a young man said, the black guy said. I hope we stay vigilant and agree. You don't desensitize yourself when people say little crazy shit like that about the children. No, you don't know. We need to stand up and hear, because they're telling us. And that guy wasn't joking. He's a sicko. And like I said, like Minority Reports, maybe we should lock them up before they hurt a child, before they destroy a child. You know, they say hurting people hurt. Obviously, this man is hurt.
You can't lock people up for thoughts, though. I mean, he says he thinks about it. I don't know. You can't lock people up for thoughts until you can prove that he did something, or maybe you know.
You know what? They need to be registered. Then can we register them? If you
looks like he registering himself.
you know how to make the pedophilias after they touch somebody register. You know, can we make the people that think about it before register too?
I don't know. He might, you know. I look at these people just grabbing for attention, in my opinion. So.
He grabbing for something.
I don't know.
He getting ready to get it.
Maybe his mom didn't hug him enough.
Or too much.
Oh yeah, maybe that too.
Right.
It's official. Did you hear? Georgia just ratified the 13th Amendment. What? You mean, yep, slavery is now officially and constitutionally banned in the United States. Wow. I never thought I'd see today. How are we going to build back up the southern states if we don't have slave labor to help us do it? Well, we could just build it back up ourselves. Are you implying that we as powerful southern white men do work for ourselves? What the hell is wrong with you? Well, it doesn't sound like we have much of a choice. We have to pay black people. I mean, it's a ton of them. They all need jobs, and we can't legally enslave them anymore. Hey, wait a minute. Have you actually read the language of this 13th Amendment? It basically says what you just said. Slavery and indentured servitude is now illegal. It says slavery is still allowed if it's to be used as punishment for a crime. This is how we do it. We build back up the South by forcing black criminals into forced labor. Yeah, but first you would have to turn all the black people into criminals. I mean, how do you force someone into being a criminal? Oh, Terry, we work for the state legislature. We simply have to criminalize their very existence. Hey, black people, what's up? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, you're all under arrest. Under arrest? For what? Loitering. Loitering? What the hell is loitering? Loiter, to loiter. It means standing around in public doing nothing. Wait a minute. Standing around in public doing nothing is a crime now? Yep, we just made it a felony. So you're going to jail for like 7-8 years. And you, on the corner there, where do you live? Me? I don't really live anywhere. So you're homeless. I'm a former slave. It's only been a few years. I haven't been able to acquire a house yet. Ah, you're a vagrant. Vagrancy is also a felony now. So you're going to go to jail for like 8-9 years. But hey, look on the bright side. You won't be homeless anymore. Man, can you believe this shit? We got arrested for literally doing nothing. Hey, don't worry about it, young blood. It's only a few years. At least we have a roof above our head now. Hey, where's the roof? Why are we outside? Shut up, inmates. You work for us now, okay? The Tennessee Company. We make steel. You damn right you make steel. You stole us. We ain't supposed to be working for you. We supposed to be going to jail. Well, this is your jail. You've been leased. Leased. Yeah, the state of Alabama leased you guys to us. We paid them for your forced labor. If you're paying the state of Alabama for our labor, how come you just couldn't pay us directly for the labor? Oh, no. That would involve us giving money to black people. That's a big no-no. Plus, we'd all have to pay you as individuals, fair wages. Nah, this is much easier. Well, it's official. Did you hear? Georgia just ratified the 13th Amendment. What?
I know this is a skit, but it's a powerful skit, and the truth to tell about how the laws went into effect. Because I was always wondering, where did that loitering come? What exactly is loitering, and why is it punishable by prison? Why couldn't you just tell people, hey, get out or break it up? But now you can actually get locked up for just gathering yourselves. You don't have to be doing nothing. It's just a group of you gathering without a permit. I guess that's loitering. Like they said, they make up excuses to arrest you. Get arrested for anything. Back in the day. Well, I hope it stayed back there in them days. So what do y'all think on and y'all men, because it really impacted the men, black men, because that's what they was going after. So what do you think when you see that about the law? I already know Molly know about the laws and legislation and how that came to play. And B, did anybody and learn something, find out something new or anything eye opener to the panel, to the people out there that's in the audience, that's in the chats? What did y'all think about that? Did anybody nothing to turn up on? Nothing? Nobody? So everybody knew.
Yeah, we
just like everybody know about poll tax and all that stuff.
We already knew about the like the injustice and yeah, but pretty much everything that was in the video. I mean, I'm not speaking for everybody else, but yeah, I already knew about.
Yeah, you are. Because
LA is funny.
Yeah.
LA once he said, "Let's get back to Rodney's lies."
I seen that. I wasn't gonna.
No, it's all right. I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, this was nothing new to me. You know, it's exactly what Molly and a lot of people been saying that's been happening for years. So I mean, I don't understand. It's the whole goes into, you know, imprisoning our black men for no reason. It's the whole reason why people are, you know, we're getting locked up for weed because black and brown people were making money from weed. So of course they made that illegal until they figured out a way to not make it legal. And now that the government is selling weed is great. And because and all the black and brown men who are making money from weed originally there's still people serving time for weed now. There's a guy in DC, I think his name is Congressman O. I can't remember his last name. He's an African name or whatever, who's doing something to try to, I think it was Phil that came in here, right? That said that it was doing something to try to get rid of the people who had weed charges still on their record and felonies to get them expunged and taken away. That should definitely happen. Like all these things should definitely happen, but it's the only way that they can still keep us, you know, in that same circle of imprisonment and taking our rights away and things like that. It's just like Funny Man Green getting pulled over yesterday and his car being searched for no fucking reason at all. Besides, he made the wrong turn because he was tired. You know what I'm saying?
Said when he heard David's story, and I was telling him David's story, he said, "Who said we had rights?"
Yeah,
he said that you assumed you had rights, and I thought about you don't, because I said that I felt it was unlawful. I said it can happen to you doing. He said, and there's nothing we can do about it. Because I asked my son, I said, if the police come up to you and what same thing happened, David, Tyree said he wouldn't have got out the car. I said, well, they would have busted your window and took you out. You know, and I said that goes against your rights. He said, assuming he said, how did Tyree say it? He said, why would you assume you have rights? Assuming that you have rights, but we don't have rights. If anybody could come in your house, they could do anything. What's the stop?
Take your house.
Yeah. What's the stop? So to me, it's just like ain't nobody free. Ain't nobody free. This is not freedom. It's people living in fear and woulda, coulda, shouldas and what ifs. Anything can happen. Now, if you homeless, you better not go to DC homeless, because they said they're gonna move them, what they call it, encampments, or they're gonna get a doctor, they're gonna have them on the site, they're gonna move the homeless people like somewhere far away. And I was like, why can't they just help them get housing or help them. I don't know. So whatever they get ready to do, that's getting ready to become. Well, it's already illegal because they call homeless people vagrants. So if you're vagrants, if you don't have a house, you could get locked up for being homeless. And then on top of that, they outsource your work, your labor, your work camp. No wonder they all of these famous people, celebrities, pouring all the rich people pouring money into these prison systems. Instead of building schools, they built more prisons.
Michael Jordan.
And Michael Jordan.
It's not the basketball player Michael Jordan. There's another Michael Jordan, right?
There's a lot of them.
No, I mean he's one of them.
Michael
We're
B.
not talking about him. They said it was another Michael Jordan.
Shit, he one of them.
I don't know.
No.
Michael Jordan.
No, I just
I
know
don't know.
Air Jordan.
Yeah, it's tough.
The ball player.
Yeah, the ball player, but the homeless tough, you know, because people try to help them, you know, but at the same time, people don't want to house these people. You know, I know people that got room, you know, hey, the homeless, you let them in your house. Oh, shit, I ain't letting them in my house. You know, so it's a little weird area. A lot of people don't even let them hang around on their front, but they don't mind them hanging in front of the stores. So now that, you know, you get into business, and as a business owner, I wouldn't want people hanging around in front of my store. I don't care if they homeless, not homeless, selling drugs. It don't matter. And that's what the problem started to become. They start sleeping in front of some of these stores, and people refuse to go get, you know, business from there or service from there because they scared to walk past. So they trying to clear them from these businesses. So I get it on both sides, but at the same time, they need to find somewhere to house these people. And the only place I know they can find is jail. That's why you see a lot of homeless people go in stores and just steal something. They just trying to get arrested. They trying to find a warm bed, 3 meals a day, and get through the winter. And about time summertime come out here, they don't mind staying on the streets. But when it get cold, it become a problem. So they be looking forward to going to jail. It just they got to find out a better solution to help these people. Cause a lot of them be ex-military vets. And they be from all over. You know, white, black, brown, Spanish. It don't matter. You know, they all need our help. But I think, you know, it's either going to take us to do it, because I think the government is not going to do it. It's illegal to even feed these people, you know, so they don't want us.
It's illegal to feed the homeless.
Yeah, that's why a lot of stores and stuff, they just throw the stuff away. They can't give it out to the homeless. These people out there probably starving, but McDonald's, Burger King, all these places throw away food. You might got some people that work there. Like I know some Popeyes, I ain't gonna say which ones, that at the end of the night, they go give it to the people, you know, out there that's homeless. They give them all the chicken that's left over and stuff. But if they get caught, they would lose their job for giving away chicken that they gonna throw away anyway.
I almost got fired from Wawa trying to give a homeless dude some bagels and out the back door, some like old bagels we was throwing away.
Damn.
Yeah, so they ain't playing. They will tell you throw that shit in the trash. Oh yeah. Throw it in the trash. It don't matter.
That's a travesty. That's so when damn it. So when we like do missions like feeding the homeless and giving them breakfast and stuff, so like what Kenny do, that's against the law too.
Or he's going through the government. Like you got a non-profit or some type of, you get with them. Anybody, you start a company, you with the government. I don't care what anybody say. They sound like, oh yeah, I'm a business owner. I own my own work for nobody. You still under the government. You know, you still got to pay them to actually become a business, a LLC, a non-profit. So as long as you're doing things with them and they can keep track of things, yeah. But if you just grab some things and go out there and start feeding them, it'd be petty, you know, but yeah, they can arrest you for that. It will be petty, but they can't. It's like jaywalking almost. Like you don't supposed to do it, but some cops can be petty to, you know, to grab you for that. And you got some out here that do it.
Woo, they make a law about anything. It's that's ridiculous. That they, you know, we are the most wasteful country in the world. We could feed, you could help the homeless, help feed the hungry. Should nobody be hungry? And if this is the greatest country in the world, as much stuff as they throw away and they waste.
Yeah, just think about the food we waste and throw away. Just in your
I'm
own
thinking
house.
about that. I'm thinking about that.
You know, so before it go bad, that's things you can cook up or give to Kenny or a food store. Like it's places that will set canned food and everything. Some churches. So I tell everybody, before you just let things go bad or sit in the cabinet for 5 years, give it to somebody that can possibly use it.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. That's what we used to do, those can drives. We was up at the studio. You can do it all year long, like the coat drives, they take that during the winter, but you can donate all year long. And then when the people need it, the only thing I don't like about those drives, they only do a certain times of a year. When you're hungry, you could be hungry in July. You could be hungry in April. Why do they only feed you in November and December? What about the rest of the year? I mean, it should be like the food. Now unless you go to certain food banks, and food banks, they help a lot. When they go to food banks, I've been to the food bank before. I ain't ashamed to say it, and got my fresh produce. The farmers or whoever come will deliver, the big old truck will come, and this will be good produce, just like in the grocery store. You can get your greens, your cabbage, your corn, and the apples. Well, you know, and now that I think about it, I wonder, are those them dipped apples? But it don't matter. It peels the skin off, and it served the purpose to keep people from going hungry. They gave you carrots, onions, cabbage, potatoes. They gave you a lot of stuff like that. Even sometimes you get and bananas. They give you a lot of, you know, when you certain food banks. And I heard even certain food banks give out meat, not just canned foods, but breads and stuff. I guess different areas do different things. But, you know, PG County, you got to find a good one. But I know DC definitely look out for their folks. DC look out for their people like they going into a regular grocery store. They going shopping for real, and they give those people real food and stuff. And that's something you want to throw away. That's something, a dent can of peas. No, these people get real stuff. And I could say that a lot of the food banks in the district are better than some of the ones in Maryland. I guess it's the area, and it depends on where you're going. That part, I did not know that. I did not know that. Wow.
What did I miss? Was the part you didn't know? I'm sorry.
That it was against the law to feed the homeless. To feed the homeless.
That's what the video said? I'm sorry, I missed the video. Yeah, the video just said it's against the law to feed the homeless.
No, we were talking about, you know how we segue into other things from the video.
Yeah.
We're talking about the laws and how they make up the laws and everything. And, you know, and
wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow.
Okay.
Started right,
I haven't seen this
energy
face in a
flow.
long time.
Shit, that's somebody I didn't even talk about. How you doing, girl?
First headline to your day. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh,
Hey, what are we talking about? Did I hear something about don't feed the hobos?
Yeah, I just found out that you can
like
get
that.
arrested for feeding the homeless people. I didn't know that.
Down here, I know you can get arrested if you get caught like giving one a ride somewhere because it like endangers yourself. But feeding them, why not? I don't mind buying hobos. Like here's some cheap orange juice and some sandwich meat. Have fun.
You said you could get arrested for giving them a ride?
It's endangering yourself to give them a ride because you don't know this person.
Isn't that a choice though?
Right.
Yeah.
Hitchhiking is
just like it's a choice to not have a bumper cover on your shit, but if you don't have a bumper cover, you can still get a ticket for not having a bumper cover.
Yeah.
There are lots of choices we don't have anymore.
What if I'm just looking for a good time and shit? I feel like hanging out with a hobo should be a good time. Like something's gotta happen.
That's not that bad. I feel like my life got saved by a hobo about 6-7 months ago. I was super, super drunk, puking outside of some bar, and this hobo came up in his wheelchair. His name was Spyro. I'm like, "What's up? How can I help you?" He goes, "How can I help you? You okay? You want a water?" He got me water and a chili cheese dog that didn't come back up. I was having a great night.
Wow. Wow. So you can't hitchhike in Alabama. Because if you hitchhike, that's a law. That's against the law now. Jeez. Hey.
Why can't we feed the hobos though? Can we at least plant fruit trees or something?
Hell no, that's why they all gone. Hell no, that's what that was for. That's why all the fruit trees gone. Hell no.
Yeah, Chowbow said you look good the other day, Destiny.
Yeah, my story and my latest thirst trap, as y'all put it.
Yeah. I miss your thirst traps. I had to stop watching them because one day I was in the bed and one of them popped up and my wife was like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "Hey, you know."
Just another comedian.
I was like, "Hey,
Rodney, here you go with these lies and stories.
Here you go with that shit.
You know what
You
I'm
got
saying?
a comment that
Hey,
said,
barely,
he said, "Hey, Destiny Andrews, Dollface."
There you go. So,
Hey, Aquarius. What's up, boo? Love this. I've missed y'all. I finally have a phone with a microphone on it.
Okay.
That's what's up.
When you got another
It took
video,
leaving it on a friend's car, but other than that.
It looked like it might be the same people against they been loving me from big to just big.
What are we watching? Oh, another one of these videos?
Oh Lord.
I think so. Hold on. Yeah.
We seen that yesterday.
Big mama. Big mama.
I'm tired of this.
Don't like that.
I ain't gotta get strong.
You know what? I don't do nothing. Don't let me do it to you. Don't
I
let
know.
me go. You ready? Let me not play.
I prefer you pull up a Destiny Andrews thirst trap video.
Now, why is that so difficult?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
I was today years old when
That's great. I have a friend that's just about gotten a divorce with her husband like twice because he keeps hitting up women bigger than that for nudies.
Oh wow.
If you got a kink, it's your thing. Some people just like to watch it jiggle, and that's you know what? I too like to watch some jigglings.
Yeah, well, you know, she can share that videos with you directly like this, and we can watch other stuff while we on here.
Yeah, I got
It was funny.
So tired of seeing big girl shit. So tired of it. Who gives a fuck?
What about thick girl? Thick girl shit.
Yeah, thick is not the same thing. It's two different things.
I like thick girls personally.
Hold up. That you don't want to see big girls doing shit, but you'll watch thick girls doing shit. What's the difference?
Not only big girls.
Not only big girls. There's plenty of women in the world. Everybody's not toppling over like that. That's not the only representation of women.
I can lift her.
Bye. Have a great day.
Everybody,
I don't show
the world.
only
I
big
see all
girl
types of women when I open my door.
Ain't nothing
I
wrong.
lift the garage and I look around. I
Show
see
'em
different
love.
size women all over walking their dogs and stuff. I don't see just boom, 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 boom. I don't see. I'm tired of seeing that. It's like it's reminding me of America not eating right.
Music.
Remind me of America's not eating right.
What's it? Just a little thick.
Thick booty.
Love that shit.
Hey, D from What's Happening died.
Oh, did she? Danielle Spencer? I think that was her name.
At age 60.
Wow. She was having health complications back when she was younger. Did they say what she passed from?
She better not been no big girl.
I got $20. Say Destiny has never watched What's Happening.
Yeah, right.
Get $20. I don't know you anything.
But I damn sure ain't watching neither. I was like, that's an old
That's
show,
no
right?
one in their generation. I was about to say Marley and Trey
Came
probably
out
never
like the 70s or something.
Yeah, I
Well, there was
actually
what's
don't
happening.
watch a whole lot of TV
Maybe I'm
anyhow.
a
I always had
There was
cable,
what's
so I
happening.
never
There
really.
was what's happening now, right?
Mm-hmm.
They probably watched. They probably seen what's happening now with Martin Lawrence and.
No, Martin. I bet you they didn't see that.
I know about what's happening, but I always, you know,
Oh,
had cable
show.
and stuff, so I was always like
Yeah,
looking,
remember the basketball?
you know, not at the shows that left.
Nah, I ain't had to watch
Rerun.
that shit at the time when I was
We
growing
run,
up.
yeah,
I
that's all
used
you
to
gotta
just
say. Yeah.
click past. I'm like, what's this? You know,
Yeah.
oh, that's what's happening.
That
Nope.
was on the
Turn
channels you didn't pay attention
SpongeBob.
to,
Turn to SpongeBob.
the channels you skipped over.
They
Yeah,
say he
watching
turned to
that.
SpongeBob. At least he honest. So yeah, a lot of people ain't those 70s and 80s sitcoms.
Rest in peace,
You
Queen.
know, when my son watched Family Ties, he said, "Why didn't you ever tell me how hilarious Michael J. Fox was, Mom?" And I was like, "Those are sitcoms that we grew. He just happened to come by and was cracking up on Alex." And he just thought that he was just so fun, you know, just like the soap opera. It's not soap opera; it's called Soap. But Robert Guillaume played Benson. That's when the spinoff Benson. A lot of people didn't watch Soap, but then when they saw it, they was like, "This stuff was hilarious." You got to go back and see. You know, if you missed it, you missed it, and a lot of stuff was missed.
Soap? Like, was that the name of the thing, or are you talking about soap operas?
No, that was the name of the show called Soap.
Soap?
SOAP. Yep.
Trying to make everybody give you a quarter for that.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
That's where
I don't remember
Robert.
Soap
You
myself.
remember the show Benson?
Yeah, I remember Benson. Yeah.
That's where Robert Guillaume Benson is a spinoff from that. And he used to be the butler for this
on a
rich
game
family that
show.
was
Good
crazy.
information to know on it, like a game
I
show.
like
They
the
be
Family
passing
Ties
shit
song by
like that.
Cameron.
It's something that if you go
Money.
back,
Gotta look it
if
up.
you got
I'll
humor like
screenshot it.
Soap, Benny Hill, you gotta have that slapstick kind of enjoy that kind of stuff like that.
It's
And
Silver
it
Spoon.
used to
It's a
crack us
decent
up.
morning shout.
How y'all feel about South Park? Anybody see it?
I love South Park.
I gotta show you
Yeah.
shit about the ice episode. This shit's so funny, man.
They do with Christy
They
Gnome
put
and like
they put
everything she
Trump on
pops
that
out, she's
joint.
killing a fucking puppy.
Trump
God damn.
trying
Little,
to get that
I
joint
don't
taken
care
down.
at all about South Park, but my sister was like, "No, bitch, you have to watch the first two episodes of this new season." And I watched them.
They going hard. Trump trying to get his joint removed. They going at everybody. Nobody safe.
Thousands turned out in downtown Denver to voice their outrage against the ICE. This is just out of control. A lot of the people being targeted in these raids are kind, hard-working, deeply faithful people who care for their families. I have no doubt that there are many, many Latinos in heaven.
Oh, this is bad. Okay.
Another protest today is.
They stop and they go, "How did you get in heaven?" He goes, "By being a nice person." And
I'm so dead. Not they all flagging.
Show too much, man. They ice went to heaven and grabbed them. Ice not flying.
Still getting haunted down. That's crazy as shit. I don't know how South Park get away with this shit.
Because of their disclaimer at the beginning of the episode, that disclaimer does state that even though it's based on real people, none of the shit that's happening is real shit that has actually been done. Due to that,
Go to heaven.
Well,
yeah,
Rodney,
due to
Rodney, just do the South Park South Park.
Well, due to that disclaimer at the beginning, multiple individuals that have tried suing South Park have not succeeded. The disclaimer is tight enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, in episode 2, so like not far. I think it was before or just after that particular scene. Like they've got Jesus, which by the way, it's kind of funny how they got Jesus literally walking into school and he's only saying Bible quotes, and all these parents are like, "What is Jesus doing in my kid's school? Like, is he allowed to be near my kids?" And like just the way that they're talking about it is like. But then at one point, Jesus gets up and like, hey, everybody shut up. Okay, I have to do this. We're all getting canceled. And, like Trump is out here suing me. I have to be here. I'm so sorry. That's all based on how what's his I can't remember his name at the moment, but our I believe it's the leader of our defense or portion or whatever. I can't fucking remember his name. But he, instead of caring about our defenses like he should, which I guess he kind of is, he's also primarily focusing his efforts towards getting America on like the base Christian line, which also involves taking away voting rights from women. It kind of the only way that they're able to do that though is they have this little. Yeah, they have this little thing hinted in, I think it was part of the Big Beautiful Bill, I'm not sure, but where it states that if your social security card and your birth certificate hold 2 different last names, we can't prove you're you, so you can't vote, which means married women who change their names on their social security, but why the fuck would they change it on their birth certificate? They no longer can vote because we can't prove who you are.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that he was taking it away from married women, the voting rights for married. Look, in one household, you got to go under that household. Only 1 vote per household. So if your husband is a Republican and the wife's a Democrat, everything goes under the husband. So sorry for you, white people.
They're gonna change everything.
Yeah,
it's gonna do a lot. It's really crazy work how every male that is making major decisions for our government right now has some kind of rape charge on them. It's crazy work.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Pedophilia. They about to change it over. It's called MAP. Them are men. They MAP.
Y'all see that post where there was some white guy talking and he goes, well, we're going to have to do something and have our own N-word. Like people keep calling us Nazis. It's just as bad as the N-word. What I need to start doing is I'm going to walk up to my white friends and say, what's up, my Nazi? And I'm like, no, don't do that shit.
He said our own N-word. Well,
I can't with people these days.
What's up, my Nazi? I like it.
No, I don't. Goodness. Goodness, Aquarius.
Not like Norbit, though.
Wow.
Man,
you can't catch a ride. Nobody, you can't eat food. Nobody can't feed you. Give you a ride. You can't do. Damn.
Can't do.
No, I mean you get locked up for everything. You better not look at nobody too hard. They have you locked up on Trump charges. Trumped up charges.
Yeah. The part of the South Park episode was like they show like 60 minutes, but then like the people that are like they're doing the show are just like, we don't agree with this. We love our president. I swear. I swear we love our president.
We know you watching and listening right now as we speak, but
yeah.
Like South Park killing it.
Reese needs a phone.
It's just America.
That'd be crazy. Motherfuckers was calling in on this type of shit.
Yeah.
That'll change what we put out. I bet that.
What they need a what? It'll change what we put out.
Like you said that
he
tagged Molly, but he said Reese needs a phone line for the show.
Oh yeah, that's what he called about earlier.
It would change what the fuck you play. I bet that much.
Phone the Mac.
Yeah, because we was getting it.
You won't be putting that shit out.
We'll have it up where people can call in and say something.
I'm shocked they ain't updated so people can leave audio comments. You know, like they
Yeah, I
got
know. Actually, for real,
like, come
that'll
on,
be
man.
dope. That'll be dope.
It'd be different. Like when we was at the radio station, of course that's different because we had a phone line because we were the radio station. That's totally different.
People
than
start dropping
your
random
stream.
commentary on what they seeing.
Yeah, with the stream yard and all that. I mean, well, different. I don't know how StreamYard is going to have it or do that. So, but when you're in studio, that's something different. Do any podcasts have phone lines hooked up to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like that roadcast. That joint was like almost $1,000.
I know a few that's doing been doing it years ago, like 5-10 years ago.
Yeah, we should do it on a show I used to do.
That'd be dope. Bring
I
back.
stopped answering that motherfucker. He was calling in trying to be funny. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it's a podcast I watch all the time where they have people call in telling stories and things like that. You know what I'm saying? They give up a topic and people call in and give crazy ass stories, you know.
Okay.
I'm going in.
Like, you know, you ever caught your woman cheating or something, people call in and tell the
Thank you,
stories.
said David. That damn post you put up at 1 a.m. was hilarious.
You had
I
no
don't know. I look at David Page. I don't know.
I can share this last one. I found one in the vault. I guess we got some women on here. Y'all can talk about this. Married women, should girls get married or not? I guess because of this situation. I guess if you were a guy for longer than at least 10 years, this woman saying you should at least get married to your man. And this is why.
Hey y'all, I have some sad news.
Oh yeah.
This lady just lost her boyfriend for 20 plus years. He died, and she was the girlfriend for 20 plus years. And because she wasn't a wife, she couldn't even sign off on the body to be removed. Also, the check that he's receiving monthly, she can't even get the check. It's going to the daughter, just like they had to call a daughter to remove the body. So I say this to say this. If you are with a man 10, 20, 15 years, and he has never married you, he don't like you. He's with you just because, okay?
I mean, yeah, bitch. I mean, yeah.
What's your
that's, I mean, if he hasn't asked you to marry him, then
yeah.
Well, if they living together, I know in Maryland and DC they have common law marriage, and that's if you living with somebody for 7 years, they call you common law marriage. So if you with them 10 years,
yeah, but that still doesn't do anything when you're trying to get a body. They don't because they can't prove how long you've been married or living in the same household. None of that. So none of that holds true when it comes to getting bodies or benefits.
All common law is like y'all live together. Oh, y'all decided to get a house together, or you got furniture together, TV, you got credit cards, some fucking. You living together, you get things like that together. The common law marriage is like now you got to do a common law divorce over who gets the damn dog.
Right.
Yeah, but once you die, you don't get shit.
That's it. Yeah, the end.
You don't get the damn thing because
your relationship died with them.
That makes it easier for the government to take whatever it is, opposed to you getting it anyway. You know they're gonna take all that shit. If you can't prove that you've been married or whatever the case may be, then even any money, bank accounts, all that stuff gets repossessed by the bank if you can't do it and things like that. So that's easy ways for them to take it. They don't give a shit how long y'all been living together. So if you don't got that piece of paper, then all that property and all that stuff gets seized by the government.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a sad that they weren't letting her sign off on it. But whenever you bring the check into it, I'm like, well, I mean, keep in mind, if he had any debt, oh shit, that's me. If he had any debt, then that is going to go to his daughter. So that's something to take into mind. Whenever your spouse passes away, whatever debt they've got passes on to you to take care of.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna pass
Why
me
you
your
have
debt.
life? That's why you should have life insurance.
I'm like, that's your bills. I'm not responsible for paying.
If it's money they want it, but if it's that, they like,
They like,
I ain't got
no,
nothing to do with
no,
that.
No, of course. Your debt,
Not to be that person.
If that's the
But
case.
yeah, not to be that person, but the complaint was I'm not getting his check. I mean, yeah, the heartfelt one we didn't get to sign off on him, but then it's like I'm not getting that check. Okay, well, if you were getting debt, would you be complaining about that too?
I'm not getting his debt. I ain't getting it out. I'd be like, nope, I'm not getting your debt. The debt died with you. What happened? What that's going on with you? And actually, your check is too. You know, if that's the thing about it. If somebody when you get married, but when you get married, it's different because the debt comes over and so does the check.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hopefully you got life insurance.
It sounds like she was more pissed off and get the money than not being able to move the bad.
The life insurance. Everybody should have.
Yeah, that's also something to throw out there in case anybody didn't know. Your life insurance that you develop, you don't have to keep it and then let somebody use it when you die. Your life insurance is your life insurance. You can cash in on that. My mother cashed in on hers to move to Colorado and get herself situated out there.
That's
for the record, you can use your life insurance.
It's called living benefits. If you have whole life insurance, you can cash in on the interest that it occurred on because how old the policy is, how many years you have it. The older, the more of the money you can get. You can either take it out as a loan, just like with the 401k, or if you don't take it out or pay it back, it'll be when you do pass, it'll be less whatever the money that you borrow. Like say if I had a $20,000 policy and I took out $10,000, if I passed and didn't pay it back, they will only pay my son $10,000 was left. So, and that's only for a whole.
I don't have any insurance. I have the reassurance that I better not get hurt on this trip.
Where you going? You on a trip?
In my little rocket ship? No, not right now. Not at the moment.
Einstein. You got it.
That's something for all to think about. And what if your children, you and your children don't get along? You ain't seen your children. There are some parents like that. And you're like, they ain't seen him in 20 years. They don't even know he died. Oh well.
No, Destiny, I did not know that. So you're trying to say that because I got 2 life insurance policies, I can borrow
as a whole term.
Why you got 2?
Money.
That's a lot.
I got 2. I got plenty.
Is that normal?
Oh yeah, because you should have I got an outside service life insurance. Then you can have one on your house. You can have one on your job.
Yeah,
like you can have
multiple insurances, but that's not like 2 life insurances. I mean, what do you got to do that? What does it take to get 2 life sentences?
You can have to go through your job. You get life insurance through your job, then you can have your own separate policy.
Yeah, so through your job, you can have it. You can have it. Yeah, you can have it. I can. If I die, my family will receive 7 times my yearly salary. You know what I'm saying? And it costs pennies on your job. It's real cheap on your job. Then in your house, when you get house, you can get it that if you die, your house is automatically paid off.
Paid off.
Yeah. And then you can have I got a separate account for, $500,000 that is just me paying. If I died, and my wife would get a $500,000. That's why whenever I used to ride bikes, she used to pull it out and leave it on the table. And just so you
just reminding you.
And just so you know, that is a true story for anybody who wants to know. Yeah. When I used to go ride motorcycles, my wife would pull out my life insurance policy and leave it on the table and then say damn every time I came back and put it back.
Damn.
Love you back.
Huh?
She'd be like, "You back?" You
It
know,
was- yeah, she'd be like so close and just put it back in there
Yeah,
until later.
there have been a lot of motorcycle deaths down this yonder lately. I think I have a friend that does the whole motorcycle thing like on the regular, and he said that he's lost like 4 or 5 friends just in the last couple months.
Shit, I live on the most dangerous highway. I think I don't know if it's America or the East Coast, but 210. Shit, all the motorcycle deaths and car accidents and shit that happen right on
210
this
used to
road
be
right here.
yeah, it used to be a huge drag strip.
Yeah,
Huge.
hell
A lot
yeah.
of people. They
Dude,
in 50, I think 50 took more though. 50 took
Okay.
more. I've seen way more motorcycle because you got that
For real.
stretch between Bowie and
Yeah.
495. That
Yeah,
back in the day we
boy.
used to hit I've seen a person die on 50.
Damn.
I've seen crashes on 210 too, but nothing like 50 is just everybody knows that. It's called the circuit. So
Yeah.
that's part of that circuit where we race
Race.
with not to say we, I used to, but yeah, you race from Crofton to Largo. And
Right.
you know,
Crazy.
hey, 50 was where you let it go.
I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday. She was telling me that she witnessed 3 accidents going and a couple of accidents coming home from work. It's just a lot of accidents. And my auntie got hit in the back yesterday. But check this out: a tow truck hit her. The tow flatbed. The guy was rushing to an accident and caused the accident. She's sitting at the light and ran right into the back of her. And then he took off and left. Told her, "I'll be back." She calling the police. You gonna
Like
chase
rushing
somebody?
to
Oh,
an
you ain't gonna
accident.
get away.
Like he the ambulance. Why is the
That was-
tow truck in a rush?
Right.
Because he worked for the state and he was trying to hurry up to take them cars and impound them cars. Because the thing is, if you call a tow truck and your tow truck people get there before the police tow truck people, they let you get your car towed. When we got in that accident and I called the tow truck and they was like, if your tow truck get here before y'all people, you could take your car. I was like, oh, please don't impound my car. Don't say because it was total. But their tow truck got there quick. So now I know why. They tow truck be the state. People call their people, they be haul ass.
That's not an emergency.
That's
It's
right.
to snatch your car up. It
There
ain't.
ain't no emergency, nigga. You gotta pay up. Ain't no rush.
Yeah.
Stop. Let them know.
Like was he was rushing.
Yeah, I see somebody was dying. He had the life for Jaws, and he had to get there to pin them out of the car or something
Or
like
some
nah.
shit like that. But
You
now no
wanna
nigga
pick
just
up
gonna
another
put the
car
shit
that
on the
can't
back of the
move.
Pick
truck.
up another accident. Yes, the big. She
I need a
was
tow
living.
now.
Right. Right, for real.
She was living. The state of Maryland.
You always got some follow up.
I
I was like, this is crazy.
We can happen.
Tow
No, but we don't have that jurisdiction. That's the state police got that jurisdiction. She was livid.
Cleveland
They called
Parkway.
the police and stuff. And that was off of 301, and that's a bad spot
So
too.
she coming down the back of Sheridan Terrace.
So
Okay.
that's bad.
Yeah, I think they did repeal that law too. I think another reason why there's a lot more motorcycle accidents because it used to be a law, but I think they've adjusted it here in PG County because it used to be a law that cops were not allowed to chase motorcycles, four-wheelers, or anything like that unless they did an act of violence. Now I know, like in Charles County, that law is not in play, but PG County, I think it was. But I think DC has taken that law off the books as well.
That makes sense.
No, they
That's
passed
Yeah, down
that
this
law.
yonder, they
You
can't chase
endangering people
anybody
more, I
that's
feel
going
like.
over a certain speed because it turns into a danger for the traffic around them.
Yeah. Well, it turns into a danger for the police too, because that law came into play when that state trooper died chasing a motorcycle one, and he died, and then they changed it. But I think they may have adapted that law because I've seen cops chasing now in PG
Well, I know
County.
in DC they put that law into effect where the cops can't chase
Motorcycles get
after
low
they
on
chase
your
that
ass,
boy in the
boy.
traffic. And
Yeah,
they
they
wasn't
don't
supposed,
supposed to
they wasn't
chase them. They
supposed
be
to chase him
chasing.
They be
in the
chasing
traffic,
them,
and he got killed in DC. And there was a big stink about that because they was not supposed to be chasing him anyway.
I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm not 100%.
PG County, can't be chasing them because I see cops see them go. They run the red light door, popping willies, and the police just sit there.
I've seen them chasing lately.
I've
seen them lately. Like I've seen it. Like it used to be they're chasing with no lights on or some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? And just to get around it, but lately I've seen like full blown chase. So I don't know.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because they be coming down Branch and Full doing that crazy.
They need to chase them around here. They wilding out around here. Chase some of them around here.
I was surprised it was in Forestville. So I don't know. Maybe he did an act of violence. I have no idea. But they're not supposed to chase them unless they committed an act of violence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe he committed an act
Even
of violence.
then, when somebody's going fast as all hell on the interstate, like we had a situation it was like 4 or 5 years ago, down here where the officers were chasing a car down a rather I don't know, it feels shady going down this road already because of how skinny the lanes are, and they chased this car and this mug hit another car and flipped his and hurt the person in the other end. And DQ let me know this. He learned this working with the police force and all that last year. But the officers are actually not anymore supposed, at least down here, supposed to pursue individuals who are going like over 25 or 30 miles over the speed limit down here, something like that. So like interstate where it's 70, if they're going 95 or more, then they're not supposed to get chased or something.
Okay,
I don't know.
The limit.
So I'm gonna just speed the hell up when I roll past the cop there.
Pass him
Leave me fuck alone. Going over 90.
I let them pass me and then I get behind them and I go the same speed they're going.
Right.
Because I am that person. I am a rabbit chaser and I love it when the piggies start meowing.
Well.
I don't fuck with them dirt bikes, no motorcycles. I don't get on none of that shit. I used to do the 4-wheelers, but we gotta be
I know
like
some people lost their fingers and shit off that. I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, I niggas lost lives and got dragged with mouths
too. A family member on 3-wheelers. What they call them, ATVs, and he was popping a wheelie and it something hit and he fell off the bike, slung off and broke his neck. We had to lay my cousin to rest, and I was like, "This is crazy."
Yeah, I don't do no bikes.
That's unfortunate. No popping wheelies.
Hell nah.
He was, good on it. And
broke his neck. Goddamn.
Yeah, and he hit something, and it threw him off, and he broke his neck.
Yeah.
I mean, for the record, that's you doing something that you weren't supposed to do. Nobody says, "Hey, this giant mechanical thing."
Extra risk.
If it moves a little funny, if it bonks something funny, then you're a dead person. Go do something stupid.
Yeah, that was one of those freak accidents. So,
he popped a
million times, and then that 1,000,001 be the one that gets you. Some
shit. Slung your ass off that motherfucker.
And he hit something, and I'm like, on the 3-wheel. I know when you riding a bicycle, a rock can make you fall off the bicycle. So when you on like those 3-wheelers and stuff, is that the same way? Can rocks and stuff cause you to? Because I thought they would just go over the rocks.
I thought you was more concrete to the ground when you had 3 wheels or more.
Yeah, the right grounding can mess you up regardless. You could be in a car and hit a big enough rock and it fuck you up.
Yeah, but I mean, when do they go over it? Like, it won't stop a wheel. Well, I don't know. I don't know how the 3-wheelers or the ATV vehicles.
A bump is a bump, baby. It don't matter what you want. A bump is a bump. If you riding on the street, it's fine. Potholes will fuck you up. But I mean, a bump is still a bump, and the faster you going over a bump, no matter what you in, it's gonna fuck something up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
wheels
saying?
touch back down to the ground and grip and veer your ass off to the right or the left.
Yeah, and then rocks will mess you up if you like turning and stuff like that. Like You know, if you're turning, it'll because you're only on two wheels, or because you're on that small radius vehicle, you'll lose the traction on the vehicle, and you'll.
So I thought that's what the ATV was made for, like the tough terrain.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, ATVs were made for tough terrain, but so were things like four wheelers and that kind of jazz. And if you hit something the wrong way or turn it the wrong angle or whatever, then that's it.
Yeah, most
I
people.
have a friend that he just went a little too sharp, and his four wheeler rolled on him, and
there you go.
He's gone.
Most people die from that on four wheelers. They die from the four wheeler crushing their chest, because they either flew off of it or pulled it back or did a wheelie and it landed on top of them, or they hit a turn and it flipped on them and landed on them. Like most people die from that. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I had a friend whose son was 16 and they was out riding together, and his son goes, "Let me go one more time," and he let him go one more time and never came back. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. He hit a jump, lost control, and then the four-wheeler landed on his chest and crushed his chest, and he died.
My God.
It took them hours. It took them hours to find him, and he died. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people die from that on four-wheelers. That is actually common, because you're out there riding a four-wheeler in jumps and bumpy terrain and stuff like that, and people don't wear chest plates. People don't. You gotta understand, when people wearing the four wheelers, they usually don't wear nearly as much protection as you would on a motorcycle.
Yeah, no, you just there and go.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Down here, you'd be lucky if they're still wearing their shirt.
Where the time don't lie. Somebody's on the way in a casual swag.
Get them glasses on, guy.
I had to clean them real quick. Hold on.
It's all right.
How y'all doing on this lovely Tuesday?
Good.
What's the problem? I don't know what the hell we on right now. Talking about ATVs and four wheelers and shit. I don't know what the hell we on right now.
Feed the hobos.
Yeah, we was just on feeding the homeless, not hobos.
And just so everybody knows, it is 100% true that I am trying to get my wife's self-esteem down.
Let me go to bathroom.
So that she'll sleep with Phoenix.
Bathroom break.
I'm working on that. So anyway, just want to get that clear.
Vicky is
taking us with him to the bathroom.
You know.
Well, yeah. Someone asked if y'all like how your mayor responded to Trump.
Hell yeah.
Who, Bowser?
I don't care. I don't care for her or what he got going on. He so-called trying to make the city safe, but I think the secret agenda for them to probably do some more crazy shit, but we cost it on ourselves. There's a lot of killing and murdering down here. These kids shooting each other, people getting their cars and stuff jacked in. He so-called saying DC is the last place in the world that should be having this much crime. He said DC is the capital, so he's saying he gonna clean it up, and he gonna do it in like 30 days because the man ain't doing her job. She ain't been doing her job, but this might get her to do her job. Trump step out there, she probably like, nah, let me show him I can really get it done. I don't need him. So hopefully she can make that happen. If not, we gonna have military out here. They gonna be out.
You know how petty she is, Molly. You know how petty she is, so she probably would try to. But you know what? My daughter showed me a video last night. The National Guard was over there in Southeast. The thing is, they always send them in the areas where it's predominantly black.
Yeah,
that blows me. And if I'm surprised they weren't over in Northeast on the other, on that side, but they were. But they didn't. I didn't see a video or anything. But they was right there in front of my old building. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But it's wild. It's wild. And again, yeah, we do, well, not necessarily us, but the crime that is happening here, a lot of it has always happened, and it has not always been us that did it. But why are the National Guard in certain areas where if there's nothing going on, it doesn't need to be there? But it's a lot of enforcement that's like Molly was saying, that martial law trying to come on down. And one thing that we don't need is that. So I don't know what Muriel Bowser is going to do, because like you said, she ain't been doing nothing for real anyway. But it just don't make no sense to me.
Well, see, that extra trip that she took down there before our president got elected, she was down there in Mar-a-Lago before they even did the votes and stuff, because she knew that he was going to become president. So she trying to get in good before. So she always been trying to do stuff. I don't know what she's trying to do. Keep her seat, secure the bag. I don't know. Run up. Now ticket's gonna be what, $100. That's what ticket sales and stuff, not ticket sales, the cameras and everything.
They already $100, Reese.
They already $100,
Yeah,
right?
Speeding tickets already $100.
Got a couple of them back in the day. I got a couple of them because I live in Maryland and I spent the night over my boyfriend's house who live in DC. So
oh my God!
Oh my God!
You had cameras back then?
$100.
Rodney
It's just a warning. It ticketed me $100 because you got to get some type of permit if you in residential area. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I got it up here. You gotta have a zone sticker.
Yeah,
on top of it, but you can still get ticketed with a zone.
I got $100 ticket, and he talked about, oh, that's just a warning, and it wasn't, and it doubled. So I know about this bullshit.
It wasn't a double. It double when you don't pay it.
Right,
if you don't pay it within 30 days.
They give you 30
that's
days.
just a warning. It was like
A warning. A warning got a price on it. There ain't no warning.
Yeah. No, unless it says if or blah 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 blah. Nah, it's got this is what's due, then that's what's due.
Because he paid it because I went off. He paid it, and I had to go down right there to that little police barrack or the DMV area, whatever, and get up my license number and tell him where I am and got a permit so I could park in front of his house. That was stupid. I was like, at 11 o'clock at night, they out there ticketing people cars. Oh, this is Maryland tag. Oh, you ain't supposed to be here. And it's a public, the street is public. I was like, ain't that something? Because they damn sure didn't do that in Maryland. They ain't gonna ticket your car just because you out there. But they do in DC. I was like, this is a money grab. Everything is a money grab.
Yeah, true.
Hey, Rodney, how you commenting?
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
All right.
Came from a podcast. My bad.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Let me
I'm not, huh?
I said, what I miss? Rodney over there misbehaving.
Yeah.
Well, we get ready to do.
Yeah, I said FYI, Reese does not have a boyfriend, nor does he have a house.
I don't have one no more.
Aquarius said she been cracking up at what she said. She don't like Muriel Bowser or Trump, but she was cracking up by how Bowser was responding to them reporters.
How was she responding? I didn't see her. I didn't see. What did she do?
She said, "Man, I don't like either of them." But when she told the reporter who he is, he is the president. Unfortunately, as she told the reporter. And what else? Let me see. She said she died laughing. There was something else.
Well, when you mentioned Mayor Bowser, I had a video that was in my my little arsenal for probably a week or two now. I never had an appropriate time to really play it, but it was a resident that got killed by a police officer, and the police officers were pardoned apparently by Mayor Bowser. And there's a video I seen online, I think on Threads, or this one was IG, of the mother confronting Mayor Bowser, and then just me not knowing much of Mayor Bowser, and then seeing the mother confront her, and then she didn't have anything to say. All she really did was dismiss her. Was kind of crazy to me, but yeah. I heard you say Mayor Bowser.
That is one thing about her.
As I said, do you know the pardons of these officers is very much unconstitutional. Do you understand that? I'm asking you. Did you don't touch me? Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Ms. Hilton, if you would step outside.
I tried to talk to you. I tried to ask you, and I'm asking you again. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Do not put your hands on me. Do not put your hands on me. Did you tell President Trump that Quran is illegal? Do not touch me. You didn't tell him that. Okay. When he said that, did you tell him that do not touch me? Do not put your hands on me. Do not put your hands on me. You did not tell him that. Did you let him know that the pardon of those officers are unconstitutional? Do not touch me. Do not put your hands. Did you tell him that? I asked you before. Did you tell him that?
No, Ms. Hilton, I haven't talked to the president about your son.
As I said, do you know the pardons of these officers is very much unconstitutional? Do you?
So, like I said, I don't know much of Mayor Bowser, but for me, I don't know, for you not to have a response or rebuttal and her to have all them people, them important people in suits and all that standing around her, and you couldn't give this lady the time of day, and apparently she tried to reach out to Mayor Bowser like a few times already. So she says, but you didn't have any type of rebuttal, you didn't have any type of response for her. But it's weird to watch these mayors and people that are supposed to be for their communities not give a fuck, So I just thought it would add to the Mayor Bowser conversation.
Bowser is for every ward, but those that are predominantly Black. And this was before she had a child. Well, she didn't personally have a child. Her wife had a child, which is, her child. But yeah, Bowser, she has a wife.
Oh, okay.
And so it's been a lot of issues with her. She, it's just been a lot of problems. She passed a lot of things to try to make it where children could decide on their own. I think they're 11 or 12 or between 10 and 12 if they could get the COVID shot. They didn't have to wait for their parents. It's a lot of things that she was doing, even before COVID, that I did not like her. I don't like her. There are a lot of things that she has done for children, I'll say. Certain things, little programs she allowed to happen, or she allows, grants for, which is cool. It's cool. So I appreciate that for the children. But then the other things that you're not doing, it's just crazy with her. It's crazy with her.
She's letting children be allowed whether they want to take experimental drug or not.
Yeah, she was making it where kids, I think they had to be at least 10 years old because they weren't, the parents were like, no, I don't want my child to get, or a lot of parents were like, no.
I'll be watching Jesse
If the kids want to get it at 10, they can do that. They were trying to bribe them with like gift cards or money or this and that. I told them,
What would the onus be on if they got it or something happened to the child?
It'll be on the parents.
Government fault?
No, it'll be on the parents. They tried to make it seem like where at that age the parents didn't have to be in the room like they do with the teenagers when they get a certain age. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, I told my children, I said, I'm gonna tell you this right here, right now. You are a child, and I make your decisions, your medical decisions. You ain't got no sense. You don't even want to take a bath half the time. If the doctor
you ain't tell them that. You ain't tell them that.
I sure did. I said, your dirty ass don't even want to brush your teeth half the time. If they ask you if you want a COVID shot, and I am nowhere near you, you say no. And if they ask you why, you say, because my mother said no. And if they got a problem, you come talk to me because I'm going to tell them no. They tried to stop my daughter from playing basketball because I wouldn't get her the shot. I said, all right. So the coach is like, well, I'm going to let you do the religious form. Guess what I put on that religious form? It wasn't nothing about it's against my religion. I went in on that paper. Okay?
You know.
And I went in on that. She said, but I can't lie to you. Yeah, I went in on that paper. And guess what the coach did? He took the paper, got rid of everything I wrote, and put it's against my religion. I said, no, they need to know.
No, that's not
yes,
the fuck I said.
Yeah, exactly. I said, what happened to my stuff? Well, I just wanted to play, and they're going to try to. No, you put on there what I put on there. I told no, and none of my children have gotten the COVID shot because I said they wasn't getting it. And they never got put out of school. She kept trying to put kids out of school because they wouldn't get it. She was trying to take them out of school. I said, well, if they get put out of school, oh, well, I'll teach them at home. I used to homeschool anyway. I ain't got no problem. I'm not fooling with these people. It's a lot of stuff that she did that I wanted to wring her neck for.
It was just so eye opening to see them people standing around her, and I just hear a lot about her, like Trayon White and a few other people, you know, that's of DC. I hear about a lot and might see on stuff, see people in comment sections talking about. But it was crazy to me to see the mom trying to get a simple answer out of, you know, I mean,
because
people can do that.
And they push that lady out. For what reason?
Because people want simple answers, and then the people that don't want to give the simple answers give answers that bounce around fucking everything, and you don't get your fucking answer.
Them people in suits standing around her not caring, you know they don't care. Like, you know they don't live nowhere near like nothing.
I hated seeing them close in on that woman while she's just trying to talk.
Because they try to intimidate her. That's what they do. That's what they do. And she still steady talking about it. Has no heart. And I was like, I can't wait for her to have children. Now they have a daughter. And I said, the stuff that she tried to pull, she wanted to deal with it with her kid, with her child, when that child go to school. I want to hear her try to be lenient and not try to make her do the stuff that she's 10, baby. She can make her own decisions, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, try it. Play with me if you want to. I'll be all up in
I don't know if she's going to get another turn. Because that's why
10 minutes from that herb.
Said she wasn't doing her job. Said the mayor was not doing her job. Go back to the federal. You're not doing your job. She ain't been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, she been a mayor for a while. The crazy Trayon her back in all the time. They keep voting her in because they think she doing
as long as
something.
she licking coochie, she good.
Yeah, they keep voting her in. I have never voted for her. Never.
What Molly said.
Yeah, that's why she getting in there. She got a girl. She got a wife now. She down for that. So no. She care about nobody but herself.
Why she hate Trump? Trump be trying to get all that stuff out of there.
As long as she licking coochie. She was the DEI hire.
People, man. I don't know how she still mad. I don't even know where she came from. Like,
I never see any clip of her that seems to be good, and I don't know what it was about that one video because I never shared nothing about Mayor Bowser or Trayon White.
Yeah, but it's a good clip. That just don't make no sense.
That energy was so like off to me to have all them powerful looking people standing right around her, like next to her.
Right.
But that's just what it looks like these days if you are opposing any political force. Like there was even a man, it was a Democratic man that walked into when I believe it was Kristi Noem that was talking, and she's talking about how they're taking over the police in this particular area, and the politician in charge of that area walked in during the press meeting and was like, "Hey, I've been trying to talk to you about why the hell you're here. Can you just like answer a couple simple questions for me as to why you're here messing with my people?" And he got escorted out of his own shit and put in handcuffs.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well,
hi everybody in the chat. I'm sorry. Hey, Child Josh, Aquarius, and who else in here?
Hey, why you say hi to everybody in the chat? We're gonna get ready to wrap it up.
Tune into the show where the vibes heat up.
Getting time to that time.
Wait, David, put David quiet. David, what you doing?
You don't even get one off.
David,
that's what I do. Like
Not getting one off. I was sitting there listening.
All right, what's two off? Getting two off there.
Speaking of getting off, this Thursday we're gonna get off to back to school with Dr. Kenneth Clark. He's having a food supplies drive.
We gonna get into them funky ass announcements. Dang.
You gotta get into the announcements at that time. Announcement time.
I'm not doing it. I don't want to get in trouble this time.
You don't want to do it. I do about my range. But I can. You ain't gotta put a sign up. I'll just go fill them all. Option Hill Library on the 14th. They're doing a book back school supply drive in the Clark. On the 16th, we're gonna be at T-Mac Barbershop for 1:30. I don't even know the time that the other thing. T-Mac Barbershop for Saturday. Phil Page, Miss Chocolate, Brian Bird, our boy Booster Cow, David Green, and Ronnie Harris. performing at Phil Payne. Gonna be performing in the girl at Two-Night Barbershop. They doing school supplies, drive as well.
Fuel for your fire when the world feels dark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's
the Win Factor, the last poolside party of the year. It's right there where Phoenix's birthday is the 22nd, Wynn's birthday is the 21st, and the poolside party is the 23rd. We're gonna be out there partying for the Leos. That's from 5 to I don't know whatever time. Factor, or you can contact myself for tickets. Then on the 24th, it's the Author Emporium, that's the Baltimore, at the Sheridan Hall in Baltimore, Maryland. That's from 3 to 6. That's 24. Then we go to
the Virgo party.
The Virgo party, but I thought it was something that's happened this Friday. Maybe not. Okay, the Virgo party, that's September the 12th. The Virgo party down in Cumberland, Maryland, with our funny man David Green, and there's a whole lot of comedians going to be on that jump. It's to celebrate the Virgos, and I'll be headlining that one, you guys. So you definitely want to come in and check it out. I know JoJo Baby will be on that one, our very own JoJo Baby. This Wednesday. JoJo Baby. Then on the 27th, DJ B Man Presents is going to be at the Baltimore Cultural Center. Headlining Colby Jack, Maria Sanchez, and myself, hosted by Bobby Brooks. And on the 1s and 2s, our very own DJ B Man. And that's the 27th. Y'all get y'all tickets and on that out. As soon as he give me the flyer, I'll have the flyer. But if y'all need to get the tickets, contact your girl. I think tickets are, I want to say $30. But I'll get back to you. And then we can't forget October the 3rd. October the 3rd, our very own Doing It in the Creek, South. We in Chesapeake, Virginia, or Virginia Beach. It's 30 minutes from Virginia Beach. So I think that's Chesapeake, Virginia. That's that one. But I did pretty good. That's just off of memory. Off of y'all talking. Because I can't see the flyers, so that's awesome. See? That's pretty good. That did good.
Good job, off the dome.
Thank you.
Good job.
Chowbao has an announcement. Any woman willing to eat coochie can come to his house.
No, I did.
Mary Bowser, he gonna marry Bowser.
Bowser. He don't want her in his house, I'm telling you.
Shut down the stream, man.
Come up to we say sign it and send it back. You gotta pay the shipping out to send it back though.
All right, for real though. We'll cover it. We got the Office Expo.
Anybody got any other announcements? We head on out. We got 2 minutes.
Got about 3 more weeks before Dad Mentality returns.
What about the knock?
The knock. I don't know when he's going to do the thing for the knocks. He put out a 2-minute video. He said he was waiting for the actual first episode is like close to 10,000 views. He said he was trying to wait for it to get there to build it up, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming it's coming soon. So I'll send out a text and ask the question.
Okay.
But 10,000 views is good. It's good way to get started. Go watch. If you haven't watched the knocks, go check it out. It's DAKNOX. The Knox.
Art by Guapo.
Art by Guapo, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? He's got Mama O on the first 2 minutes. I watched it. So that's a good shout out to Mama O.
Bring your dreams alive. The Mac
what I'm saying?
No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Tune in tomorrow. Wellness and Misty, y'all.
Yeah, glad Destiny came through, Destiny.
Thank you,
Maybe on Freaky Friday we can actually have some true stories.
Oh, shut up.
Looking forward to Freaky Friday.
Huh? Yeah, maybe we can get some actual things that's happened within the 2000s.
All of it happened within the 2000s. Peace.
Yeah, I didn't do shit in your 2000s. I'm talking about the 2020 is what we want to hear.
Yeah, I did stuff in the 2020.
All right, prove it.
She was in the strip
Okay,
club.
baby, LA Josh Preston. I ain't got to prove nothing. Why I'm gonna lie on my kitty?
She was Destiny. She was in the strip club talking to the girls about doing their taxes.
November of 2020.
She out there trying to sell her Pampers.
There you go.
I don't wear Pampers, baby. You get it
She
right.
gonna tell her
Sold them all.
they didn't look.
I promise you, there's
They
some
might
man
wanna
out
say-
there that says, you wore these? Let me get that, baby. Let me get that.
Y'all nasty.
She talking about they don't look hydrated when they on the pole. You know what I'm saying?
They look just like panties. You put the one leg in, you put the other leg in.
And so you like and subscribe, y'all.
That's it. Just
Yeah.
like Joe.
And stay out of my DMs. Keep that shit to yourself.
I love y'all. Thank y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Destiny, Weezy, David Green, Rodney, Molly, Trey. Love y'all.
Ooh, thank you. I like that.